Hey guys, Novaexplosion and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. We just did the final request for our first day in Legram, so we're ready to hit up whatever's next, day 2 I guess. I had to cough. Oh my goodness. So sorry, I just had my lunch. I got Chipotle, which is like 5 minutes from my house. So I didn't really have time to drink anything, but I had my water for today's session. Oh yeah, I figured we go straight into cutscenes, which is why I made the right choice ending my recording, like, before this bit. Ooh, looks like it's almost evening already. Sunset sky makes for a very picturesque view, don't you think? It seems that the mist is cleared somewhat, too. I would venture a guess that tomorrow will be a clear, sunny day. I think whoever the killer was stopped. I think the killer lost to the investigation team. Anyway, we finished up on the main tasks we have for the day, so we should probably head to the guild now. I'm sure Toval is curious how we fared out there. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm on it. Let's go hit up this, guild. The Bracer Guild. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, return to the guild and report. Perfect. Let me crack open my water because I'm back. Oh, never mind. There's voice cutscenes. Thank you, game.
Today was so much fun.
Oh, what was that? What was that? That was just like Grandia when in Grandia they did that once where they voiced one line and Fina was like, "Justin, you pervert," and then it goes back to this. Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh hey, welcome back.
Seems my timing could hardly have been better.
Game, make up your mind. Do you want voice acting or not?
Huh?
Oh, is this Laura's dad?
Father? When did you get back? When only Klaus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
I don't understand why they had Toval's... Did Toval's voice not get paid to have a voiced line after his voiced lines? Because, like, they had, like, Rena Milliam say a line, right? And then just Toval went to no voices, and now they're back to voices. That's kind of odd. Also hilarious, but odd.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class. And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here.
That's a really awkward hug.
It does my heart good to see you again, Laura.
Really awkward father-daughter relationship gathering going on right now.
It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child.
Yeah, why are you stroking her head like that?
But it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
So, that's the Radiant Blade Master. Laura's dad seems so cool. She sounds embarrassed, but I've rarely seen her so happy.
Ah, these must be your friends.
Right. These are my classmates from Class 7 and my partners in this field study.
Victor S. Arseid.
Then let me welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscount Arseid, the ruling lord here. My daughter has told me all about you in her letters.
So she has mentioned.
So it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
Yo, that food looks good. Can I have some? Are those like bread rolls in the middle? This is so delicious. Oh, careful, Milliam. You're gonna drip sauce all over the table. Does Milliam need like a supervisor to eat? Wow, so this is real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. You could say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds and all the way to thirds. That's roasted wild boar. It's been a staple in many local dishes for generations. Oh, do you guys eat prickle boar? I mean, a boar is a prickle boar, Tales of version. Is something troubling you, son of the House of Alberea? You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. Well, it's just that I know my family has been causing you a lot of trouble. Eustace. Is he? Oh, that. Just minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflicts over taxes among the nobility are sure as the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be so concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. But come, tell me of your day. I hear you fought Klaus this afternoon. Yeah, it was a pretty challenging fight, gotta say. And emerged victorious at that. We did, though I feel like he was holding back against us. Nonsense, my lady. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. Yeah, don't diminish our work, Laura. I look forward to seeing you soar to even greater heights. Ah, marvelous. I did have my hopes that you might choose to attend that girls' school in the capital, but you seem to have made some excellent friends at Thor's, so perhaps this is how things were meant to be. I feel the same. Laura. Huh? Green, was it? I'm curious. I could sense fear in your swordsmanship, a certain hesitation. What? Father? Sword hermit, Yun Ka Fai. In addition to being your master and a founder of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School, he's also a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions. I see. If you'll forgive me for asking, who was the victor? The victor is yet to be decided. Pitting our respective philosophies against one another is such an engaging experience, we always lose track of time. Think there's a swordsman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you? The world truly is a vast place. I can hardly imagine what a duel like that would be like. Yo, can I get front row seats? But getting back to what I was saying. 8 Leaves 1 Blade School draws its influence from elements of several other Eastern schools of swordsmanship. Why? It's a minor thing. 8 Leaves 1 Blade School. Like, why is it called that? Can't it just be like the 8 Leaves School? 8 Leaves Blade School or something? Like the 1 Blade 8 Leaves School? I don't know. The name just sounds a little weird to me. Also, it's a mouthful. The style's philosophy has such depth. It's not difficult to see why one who masters it is known as the Divine Blade. But there's something about you, Reen. Something that terrifies you so much that its mere shadow pins you in place. Does that have to do with the awakening thing that Reen can do? He's almost certainly referring to. I've occasionally gotten that impression myself. So, this is the burden that Reen carries. Indeed, it seems like whatever happened in the old schoolhouse last month had something to do with it, but... Milliam's just confused. You have me at a loss. I never would have imagined you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks to that, I've made up my mind. What? Oh? My lord, I ask of you, as the Radiant Blade Master, would you grant me the honor of a duel? Oh, I'll take it! Yo, dueling Laura's father? I don't get to duel Laura herself, but I'll duel her father. I will prove my dominance of this blade. Ah, yes, yeah. Are they gonna actually make me fight? I hope it's like a winnable fight.
Wow, this is mega cool! He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master! But is he really strong enough to beat him?
We're gonna find out.
He doesn't stand a chance. Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arseid...
Oh, well, way to have faith in me, Eustace.
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Reem, please reconsider. You too, father. Stop this nonsense.
Laura, stay out of this. I will not reconsider.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
Yeah, exactly.
This duel is between Reen and myself. Stand aside.
I'm glad we're all on the same page here, except Laura, clearly.
Are you certain this is what you want?
Oh, this is what I wanted since I came to this place.
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the 8 Leaves is capable of.
Yeah, why can't they just call it the 8 Leaves instead of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School? I mean, clearly that's what they did there, but still. It's a minor thing.
What the...
Whoa!
Sorry, I had to like, I had to clear my throat.
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Unbelievable.
That's Galan Charles, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arseid family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master, which means that against him... Green Schwarzer of the Eight Leaves One Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victor S. Arseid, master and successor of the Arseid school. Ready.
This is epic. Please let me actually... Sorry I interrupted your line. Please let me... Oh, thank you.
Now, show me what you're capable.
Oh, this is epic. I love this. Ow, my feelings.
Here we go.
Alright, what next? What next? Give me... If only I had Shining. Do this. Get some CP ups. And we'll use the Tira Bomb right out the gate. Ow, my feelings again.
Not yet.
Oh my goodness, did anyone just see how much my thing built up? Probably dead. Okay.
I'm sorry, everyone.
You probably can't win this. Alright, that's not gonna lie, it's kinda lame. I wish that lasted longer.
This is why I tried to stop them.
I could barely even see what happened.
It's not like Reen is weak.
It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
What are you doing? This duel is not yet over. To your feet. At
Father?
I know you're capable of more than this, but if you're still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand. Now, show me.
He disappeared?
No, too slow.
Oh, this is scripted. This is probably supposed to happen. Yo, can I get a second fight? Oh, this is epic. Can we fight again?
Whoa!
This is...
Is this what Reen is afraid of?
Excellent. This is as it must be.
Reen has been taken over by a demon.
This is the power that slumbers deep within you. As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill.
Oh, yes.
I want to see your true potential.
Oh, as do I. Okay, damage. I have a lot more health, so this is probably more doable. Do another Impassion. This is a boss. Now we're talking. Oh, not Radiant Cleaver. Oh, missed. Thank you. What's up? Gonna hit you. I missed. How dare I miss?
Now.
Delay you. You resist it though. Kind of sucks. Ow, my feelings.
Now.
Hang on, I'll be right with you. I need to heal.
You'll not escape.
I wish I had healing quartz on Reen. Oh, I'm stunned. I think I just lost this.
You'll not escape.
Oh no, I can't win? What? Is there a way to win that fight? I want to win that fight.
Reen! Wow! That duel was crazy!
Not really. I didn't get a chance to get an attack in. I got one attack in.
Yeah. Though it all makes sense now, why Reen asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
I'm gonna be honest, if it like turns out impossible to win that fight, kind of like Hubert versus Asbel and Grace's F, I kind of would like that, because like Victor S. Arseid is this really strong swordsman in Erebonia and Zumeria, if you even want to be specific, because they've said it. they set him up to be this strong person. So it would make sense, like, story-wise, to not be able to beat him. Because, like, Reen's at a beginner rank. So I think it would make sense. In that case, I don't want to reload if it is possible to beat him.
You fool. Were you shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
Are you alright, Reen?
Father, there was no need to go that far.
I'm fine. He held back. I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blade Master's signature technique.
I don't think there's a way you could win that fight. Not because it, like, seems hard, but just how would it work with the plot? Like, I feel like Reen should lose because he's at the beginner rank, and this is kind of little Reen's getting over what he's afraid of. So I think winning the fight would defeat the purpose. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments if my thing is right or not.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength. Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning. However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature. But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Reen.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes. Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people, but it's far preferable to standing still.
Alright, that was a nice little morality lesson for Reen. You know, Reen, because Reen was, they talked about Reen holding back for, like, the beginning of the Celtic arc, and a little bit for this arc. So I guess Laura was onto something when he was holding back. Am I gonna duel Laura now? Hi, castle in the distance. Oh no, it's Emma.
The mist seems to have cleared. So, that's the Saint's castle. You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Honestly.
Emma! Emma! Explain this!
What do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy.
Emma, I will rank you best girl in the Cold Steel game if you explain all this now.
It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back. But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him. Nothing more.
What, are you like the servant of... Are you from Arborea? Kind of like Serena and Veronica?
I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Fine. Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle. That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
Emma, you got some explaining to do, girl. I look forward to hearing all of this in your report.